Cross the line.
Alright, before I stop it, what are we doing? Shout out to him.
I think we done did that, bro.
What do we do?
Alright, hold on. I got one.
Just say goodbye.
I got one for me.
Good night, ladies.
No, what's that city's drink?
Yo.
Now you're mad.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen and bitches. This is the Now You're Mad podcast. I'm Soul.
This is Johnny.
This is Dave, dude. This is Captain Kirk.
He's one in the building.
And we have a special guest today who's special to me. He's not only a friend, he's actually one of the kindest people I know on this earth. He's the best gamer I know.
Yes, sir.
If you want that smoke on the games, just holler. As long as he's on my team, we're good. He's one of the best fighters I know. He'll take the shirt off his back for anybody, as long as you ain't acting like a bitch. He'll give it to you. He comes from the hood, and he actually also went to the Marines. I'd like to introduce my brother, Rocky motherfucking Vigil.
Yeah, what's up?
What up, Rock?
Chilling.
Glad you're here.
Feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Welcome
feeling
to the
good, too.
podcast.
Welcome to the show.
We all survived the COVID. We all had COVID.
The COVID.
Recent.
I'm not
Yeah.
dead.
Recent, yeah. I still got a
Man,
cough.
everyone got the zombie virus.
Seems like
Zombie
Soul
virus.
caught it the worst out of everybody.
I probably
sure.
did. I don't know. AJ got it pretty bad. Me and you probably got it the worst.
Probably.
I just had the headache for a minute.
Oh, dude, that headache was nasty.
Saturday it hit me hard.
It's weird
and
how
I
it
didn't
hit me
wanna
because
move, bro.
I went to work that Monday and fucking I was good, felt good, and then I went and picked the kids up from school. And when I got home, I smoked. I was good. Then I started shivering. I was all cold and shit. I was shivering, dude. I was like, fuck. Am I too stoned? Nah, I got the vid, bro.
It wasn't the weed, it was the vid.
It's different.
Just be thankful you didn't
wasn't
shit
the
yourself,
chronic.
bro.
Welcome to the world of
I
vid.
didn't get the shits.
Damn.
Some people
Bubble
get the
guts.
Huh?
shit. Some people get the shit.
I think
my
so.
lady,
Yeah.
my lady had bad.
Ah,
shit.
dude,
She
girls
was
know
like
shit.
16. She like,
Just putting that out there on the
my
I
I don't eat ass, so alright, that's cool.
You a damn liar.
You don't need
Damn
shower
true.
butt?
If anybody's alive,
I never done
you
that.
a damn
Oh,
liar.
bro, I can't do it. I just.
No.
We were just talking about
You
this
never
earlier.
had
I don't think he does.
Oh, bro, I can't do it.
Never ate shower.
That's why you don't have a mustache.
Oh man. Yeah.
I might have.
Oh, I can't.
I might have
do it.
ate shower
Oh,
butt
bro.
a couple times, all faded.
Yep.
That tongue just goes
Oh,
wherever.
bro, I can't do that. I
We're all
can't.
telling it.
I know.
But
Like I said,
I do.
I know how it smells like.
Sick fuck. Sick fuck, dude.
That man's true.
I do have a question. We'll talk about the Marines right away. I'd like to get it out of the way.
Alright, hell
Like, is it true that Marines have to finish eating the moment their drill instructor is done eating?
Yeah, so like, from what I remember, a lot of the things, I don't know, it was all new to me. I never really got no like inside information. Some things I looked up, but I kind of just was like, at one day, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try the military. I always liked the military perspective, like from an outside view, anyway.
Well, I remember when you were like 8th grade, you're like, I'm going to the Marines after I graduate. I was like, damn, but you still got fucking 4 years of school left.
Yeah, because I always had that thought, like, in my head, like, because I liked shooter games, you know?
Yeah,
I'm a gamer, so, like,
Call of Duty.
I thought about it, I was like, damn, that'd be really cool, you know? And I always, like, I don't know, I had, like, a thing for it, for sure. Especially
Yeah.
the camouflage, like, it just looked cool.
So
For
when
Call of Duty
so
in
when
real
you guys
life.
are like eating lunch or whatever, I don't know.
Yeah, so, like... when
As
we're-
soon as he's done eating, like, you guys better be done.
Yeah, like, so what I remember though, when I was in there, like, once I got assigned to a platoon with actual drill instructors, because when you first go in there, you go in there and you're kind of like in this like little processing group.
You gotta get like recruited to your little group.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
So then you're doing all that, and then once you're in there, like I remember when you're going through the chow line, you'd be standing there like you actually have to look straight. They tell you to look straight, look forward, and everything's like
You gotta
you
bow.
have to be perfect.
You gotta bow like in karate.
Nah, you ain't gonna bow.
Yes, sir.
But you're holding like this little metal plate, you know, and your elbows are all tucked in, and you got to do it right. Got to make sure it's all a process.
Did they shave your head when you got there?
Yeah, like that was one of the things that
Were
they
you
do right
pissed?
away.
Were you like, oh, fuck, dude?
Yeah, it was kind of because I don't like
a
my,
big-ass
you know, some
head.
people don't like
Yeah.
themselves when they're like bald or shaved
Yeah,
up
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Like some people, you know, I looked decent for it, but I don't like that. Like, look, I like my hair, you know. So.
Was there any like pretty girls in the Marines and shit?
I think so.
They didn't do
when
that
I
till
joined,
you
they
left,
weren't
though.
doing. Yeah, they weren't doing co-ed yet. So it was
Really?
just all dudes.
Not there.
Really?
So what was the weirdest thing? Like when you first joined, what was the weirdest process?
Yeah,
that
did you
had?
meet
You had
any
a
weird
fucking-
people?
It was all weird to me because like I never really left home, so that was like the first time I actually
It's the first time you
left
flew
home.
and shit.
Yeah,
right?
the first time I flew, I was alone. Actually, there's a story behind that. Like when I flew, no one was really there. Like I just got dropped off at the airport, and then they were just kind of like, "Well, here's this paper. You got this flight at this time, blah blah blah." And I was like kind of running late. And when I was looking around, I didn't know what to do. Like I'm young, like I was in there and I was alone, so I was like I couldn't ask no questions.
I actually remember, like when you signed up, you were like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be sitting at a desk." And you're like pumped about it. I'm gonna just be chilling.
Yeah,
and then you signed the paper, and then you're like, "Fuck."
It says I'm infantry.
They're making me infantry.
yeah. So
And I seen the like expression on your face. You were like a little bummed out about.
yeah,
that,
I was.
You know?
So like, you know, everybody always hears the ideas like if you join the military, do something that will benefit you when you get out. So like, I was already thinking the infantry like would be really cool. That's like most people want to do, go and shoot guns and all that. So I was like, I want to make that a secondary job, like not my primary. It's like
Oh, so you got to pick. They're
yeah. So you take the ASVAB and you take this test, and they kind of from then, depending on your score, you could get whatever kind of job, right?
yeah.
And if you get a higher score, you could do something better. And, you know, different things. And like infantry is kind of like the lowest kind of.
Is it like prison?
It probably
bit.
worse. Probably worse because
Yeah.
it's not worse in terms of like
living.
lifestyle.
Like you
but-
never caught your fucking bunkie
But the way you're
shaking
treated
the bed,
is
you know?
worse.
Yeah, you do actually. Yeah, there was times I was like,
doing, bro?
"Yeah, what's going on, bro? You got me doing all. I'm trying to get some sleep, bro. Like, come on."
Slow strokes, homie. Slow strokes.
Hopefully you have a top bunk, dog. Hopefully you have a top
You need
bunk.
to do faster
So
ones.
it's like prison though, right?
Yeah, it pretty much is. You
Rocks me to
kinda,
sleep.
I know you never been to prison, but I
yeah,
could imagine.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
I never been to prison either.
people. You know, you talk to people that
Yeah, like
growing up,
we
like
have
people
boys.
went to prison. Yeah,
We
like
have boys there in
so they tell
prison.
you kind of what it is.
Yeah.
And, like I was always, you
Did
know,
you guys make
it's a
spreads?
different.
You guys
Oh
make
yeah, there was
spreads in the
times.
Marines?
There was times, yeah.
Yeah, damn,
Yeah,
that's
like-
cool.
Definitely
MREs,
deployment, the field.
What's your
You
thought on
smell
MREs?
Oh, man, I don't like MREs.
You don't
man.
like?
Yeah.
There's not a couple that you like.
What was the
there's
best one? What was the
Yeah,
best
what's
Chili
the best
Mac.
one? The
Chili Mac.
What the
That
fuck
one-
is
that one
that?
is
Chili
pretty
Mac.
That was
bro.
my name in high school, nigga.
That's hilarious.
Chili
I
Mac.
fucking
Yeah,
hate
chili
this.
macs are good. You get, but MREs you get like snacks. And
So,
stuff
like-
Yeah, you get like M&M's.
Peanut butter,
and shit.
yeah.
So when you
yeah,
had your,
crackers.
what do you call
Hey,
it?
I ate a couple. They make them shit, bro.
This fool always says that, Maurice.
What do you call it?
Yeah,
Like
I need
a
a
uniform
few,
or
okay?
your?
Oh, you're.
I need like
It's just
35.
what do you mean, like?
Your greens?
Like your green,
need 35
yeah, your
too.
fucking Marine uniform.
Well,
Like what do you call
yeah,
that?
Your shit. We need to talk.
Wait, just like your day-to-day thing, or like,
Like,
I'll
yeah.
shit.
alpha suit or something?
Your
Or-
fatigue?
When you got,
Oh, my
when you
camis.
shut the fuck up. Like when you got deployed and shit, you know, have to wear that.
Oh, yeah,
same
yeah.
Fucking shit. What's
Those
that
are your
shit called?
camis. We just call them
Camis?
camis. They're your utilities, your
So
camouflage
is
utilities.
it true you couldn't like put your hands in your pockets and shit?
Yeah, that's definitely true. You can't.
You're not allowed to put your.
It's not professional, and it's an actual
That would
like.
suck, man. That's
Yeah.
like a big habit I have.
I definitely had that happen, especially
Yeah.
when it's cold. You know, like.
Get your fucking hands out of your fucking
Oh yeah,
pocket.
dude. There was times. Yeah, I've had it happen to me, and you know, and then it's group punishment at that point sometimes. Like, especially when you're new in the fleet.
Yeah.
You're just new to your platoon, your company, and you gotta, like, you're fresh in there, so it's kind of like they kind of take advantage of that, but at the same time, you're learning the ropes. So they're teaching you all these things, but in the infantry, it's a little different. You got to go through a lot of, like, traditional stuff. Like, people call it hazing and stuff, but at a point, it's hazing. But other than that, it's just kind of
Which is illegal now. How they changed it now.
Yeah.
Jumping you in.
Was there any, like, you ever meet, like, any weirdos? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
actually,
some weird fucking cat, you know, like.
Yeah, there was times, like, there was
like,
actually a dude.
What's fucking wrong with you, bro?
There's a dude in our boot camp that never showered alone. Like, he always got showered by his parents. So, and he would never, like.
Did you have to wash him?
No. We never. It was just hilarious. Like,
go in there.
He's like, hey, Vigil. Oh, my back's dirty, man.
Scrub my back.
Yeah.
Nah, that's too much.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's some weird shit, actually.
Yeah, there was a lot of different things. Like,
he's like, I'm used to baths, bro. Bubble baths. Never took.
Yeah,
no
his
shower.
parents would rub him, and this dude's like already in his 20s. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah, man. And everybody didn't
They
like
rub each other.
The funny thing, we used to call him a terrorist because in boot camp, like, if someone messed up, and you would all get the group punishment in boot camp, so it'd be like his fault. So we kind of get mad. And we made him like we would just call him the terrorist because he was like...
Why? Because
he was an insurgent.
You guys
on
felt
your
like he
squad,
was
man.
making you guys do
he was
extra work
getting
and
us
shit.
in trouble. Like, he's the
Yeah.
one that's at fault. So
That was
why
me,
are we
bro.
getting in trouble?
That was me as
Yeah.
a kid. I used to get all my friends in trouble.
I think it's crazy how, like, the area down there, it's like they're in the middle of fucking nowhere. And it's wild, bro, because it's just a little, like, community of
Is it like-
fucking killers,
like I already
bro.
asked,
These
like,
guys are fucking.
It was like prison. Like,
It's-
did you ever like hit
it's intense.
your girl up at the time? Was like, hey, send me a picture of your titties.
Oh yeah. There was, especially on deployment when you're away and it's just dudes, and then you can't mess with, like, you're there for a reason. You're there to show force.
Yeah, you can't go out.
Yeah,
and
you're not
fucking-
like out hanging out every day.
And you
like,
went.
when you're
You
off.
went to Japan.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, and I went to Thailand.
See any
and stuff.
naked girls in Japan?
Nah,
What was the
Nah.
dopest
Never
thing
got a
about
rub and a
Japan?
tug in
Never got a
Japan.
rub tongue.
nah. I got a massage.
Yeah.
No
that's
happy
it.
ending, huh?
And then what's the dopest thing that happened in Japan?
Yeah.
Japan, I think just visiting Tokyo was cool. I was with, my best friends in the Marines. Like, it's kind of crazy because...
You want to do a shout out?
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to my boy Tay. Give a shout out to Sourwald. There's
Sourwald?
yeah.
That guy sounds crazy, bro.
He's from New Jersey. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
cool. My boy Tate, he's recruiting right now, still in the Marine Corps. He's doing good. He's gonna be a lifer there. He's gonna retire.
You think you'll like keep in touch with them for the rest of your lives and stuff like that?
Became family,
Yeah,
brothers.
we're
Brothers,
family
right?
for sure.
Brothers.
Yeah, we're brothers. Like, it's crazy the bond you end up getting.
Well, you guys had a shower together. So
Oh,
you guys better be.
But it's cool because it's a
Either
different
lovers or
bond than like
brothers.
your friends from home.
yeah, it definitely is a different bond. Like, these guys, if it came down to it, like,
Like you guys are ready to kill.
yeah.
And not only that, they'll give each other's lives.
Yeah, we have
for
to.
one another,
You guys
you
have
know,
to die
like-
for
We
each
have
other.
to. Like, when I started
So
realizing...
it's like the hood, like any real homie in the hood.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I would die for you.
That same
I die for
loyalty.
anyone here. It's
Yeah.
the same shit, but
It's
it's,
that
just,
same loyalty,
It's just
yeah.
more organized because you work
Yep.
for the fucking government and shit.
It is
like
definitely
that.
organized.
Okay.
Feds.
Yeah, and it's
America's
definitely
game.
crazy, the bond that you guys end up getting. Because
Yeah.
I didn't realize until I was actually in... like, you know about it before you get in, that you gotta, actually... These guys might save your life, or you might save their lives.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until I was actually in
So-
infantry training. We're in a hole.
Besides
Yeah.
like family, what is like the biggest thing you ever thought of? Because obviously, it should be your family. When you're gone like that, what is the biggest thing besides that?
Besides family?
Staying
Yeah.
alive, maybe. Like, I don't know.
Staying alive.
I don't think that even crosses your mind out
pussy.
there. though.
Was it your girl or video games? That's what I probably be thinking about.
I don't think
I
you
don't
have
know.
time for
Yeah,
that.
it's is.
The
what
way
I'm
it's
trying to say.
structured, I don't think you have time for outside thoughts.
No.
Really, realistically,
Like-
maybe at night here.
Yeah,
all
when
the
you're
time.
relaxing and shit.
But they run you through the mud so much that you don't have the time to worry about that shit. That whole,
be rough.
right?
Yeah, I felt like
But I have such a fucked up mind. Like
Like you're more worried about fucking.
I think
Goddamn, I
of-
got to do the gas tomorrow. You know?
yeah.
I think of like 10 things though at one time.
Yeah.
My mind's like everywhere. Boom, boom. You know?
Yeah, I could say like in boot camp, definitely I was kind of all over the place. Like you're already in a different world and you gotta abide by these rules. And then they're telling you all this like right off the bus. They're telling you actually all the orders and stuff like that. So it's like, damn, this is for real. Like they literally tell you you're on a military installation stuff. So then I opened like all my thoughts to where I was like, damn, like this is serious. I already signed up. I'm here. I did all
Were you
the
scared?
things. Yeah, I was.
Little bit
I was nervous,
nervous?
more than scared
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you know, growing up in the hood and stuff, you're
You're not really scared.
yeah, you're not really
fuck.
scared.
Yeah, you learn to
But at the
control fear.
same
Yeah.
time, you kind of are scared of like what's new. It's like
Fear of
not
the
a-
unknown.
Yeah, fear of the
that's facts.
unknown. Like whatever it is, though, I'll combat it. Like
Yeah.
so, it was mad different. Mad different.
So what's the coolest fucking weapon you got to shoot? Because I know you got to test out some amazing weapons in the military. For
I think
sure.
the coolest one that most people don't get to mess with is the grenade launcher.
Oh, I fuck with that on Battlefield.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, what's the weirdest shit you ever ate in Japan when you was there?
Besides butt.
Besides that massage butt you was talking about.
It's out of control.
He's like, as a matter of fact, girl, let me massage you.
Yeah. Spread them sheets.
I'd probably say the weirdest thing would probably be, man,
'Cause I know you ate some weird shit.
probably just like a squid on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that like in Japan? Like to them, is that like a
hot
corn
dog?
dog?
Yeah, it,
Yeah,
kinda,
corn
it
dog.
probably is. Yeah.
Corn dog.
Yeah, you see them a lot.
Did you
They go to
Did you
they
miss
go
the
like
food
to
from-
Sonic, you know.
Oh, let me get that shrimp on
Halloween 50-cent dollar fucking squid on a stick.
That's
you know,
crazy.
like,
Yeah.
Wednesday,
Dressed up
every
as corn.
Wednesday.
yeah.
They had good ramen there.
Ramen, yeah, ramen's
guaranteed.
bomb.
Yeah,
I love
super
ramen.
fire.
Like,
It was
Faux.
cool.
They got that faux.
Yeah, that's what they call it. A foe.
Did you learn how to fucking use
Chopsticks?
chopsticks or anything like that?
I always wanted to, but I was like,
Did you learn any
I
like
can't
language,
use them motherfuckers.
Japan language?
yeah, actually,
learned from
you
my
start
cousin.
to pick on
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he's
you pick up
half Korean and he's from
like good
Cuss
morning
words
with 'em.
and saying thank you and stuff like
Oh,
that.
thank
So did any motherfucker like, not like pick on you, but like try to like
test.
test you like.
Oh, it's
you were
probably that
tested,
dude that
like-
yelled at us.
Like fucking
that big old
that-
fucking
yeah, like a
400
battle- yeah,
pound muscle
have a battle,
fucking.
like one motherfucker
Get off
test
the
you.
fucking grass.
Like
Yeah, dude.
in the Marines.
Like,
Dude,
yeah, anything.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Shaq on
all the
steroids.
time actually.
Like you go up and they're like, "Oh, you against this fool," and they
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. So like when I hit the fleet, I mean, you get these basic martial arts. They call it MCMAP, Marine Corps Martial Arts Program.
MCMAP?
You do it MCMAP.
McMap.
Yeah, Marine Corps Martial Arts Program, and it just shows you like basic fundamentals of fighting and stuff. That like I got a lot of fights growing up and stuff like that, but like for people that never got in a fight in their life, and you know everybody's from mad different walks of life. So some people fought and have more experience with fighting. Some people never fought before. Some people are homeschooled. Like it's just the whole United States, you know.
So did you ever have to like seriously square up anyone?
Yeah, oh yeah. There was many times, especially like actual real fights. It's just from frustration and
Do you gain respect from like your fucking like your boss at the time? You know, like
I think you do. It ultimately,
like if someone tries to get crazy with you and you're like, what?
oh yeah, it shows
Motherfucker, you
like
know what I mean?
you're not scared. It shows you like
Yeah,
you got
you
a
ain't
lot
a
of
bitch.
discipline in your body to
Yeah.
be able to stand up for yourself. You know.
So I kind of
the
did
sergeant
my
stuff, see
homework.
that?
You know what I mean? And I learned about a guy named Louis Chesty Puller. You know,
Chesty,
you know about him, right?
the most decorated Marine in the Marine Corps
ever, right?
ever.
Ever. Yeah,
Chesty.
yeah.
Yep, he is a beast.
What,
He's a
what did you
badass.
What did you like hear about him? Like,
Dude.
because I'm sure people talk. You know, like,
Oh yeah, especially in
it's like a game.
Oh, he's a
right?
legend.
That's a legend.
Yeah,
oh
he's like
dude,
OG
Chesty,
right
Chesty Polar, dude.
Like
He's
he
the
was like
Marine.
this guy.
Wayne Gretzky.
The reason
That's
why
what
they
every
call him
Marine wants to
Chesty,
be.
Yes,
they
Yeah,
call him
he goes with-
Chesty because his chest was like solid, like a plate, bro. He was so strong. You know what I mean? And that's why they call him Chesty. That's
It was like the fucking Goggins of the Marines.
But he had he was well decorated too. So like on his chest, whenever you seen him in person, all his medals and awards that he got. He's just
that
fully
looked like
stacked.
an armor plate. Yeah.
Yeah, he was the man.
He was the
He was the
only Marine to receive 5 Navy crosses or something like that.
Oh, dude, he's the most decorated, bro.
Most decorated Marine ever.
Damn.
Like no one's even close to that. That guy. I've
He
heard
had,
about
like,
him. I don't know too much about
had,
him, but
like,
I've heard
some
about
of
that
the,
guy.
like,
and
He's
it's-
done some crazy stuff.
Like, what I learned about him is he had, like, some of the craziest, bloodiest times in World War II.
Yep.
That, like, he was known for that. Like, he went through that shit.
Yeah, survived a fucking
Yeah.
bum rush of 80 fucking dudes trying
Yeah.
to kill him.
Yeah, I did a
and
little
walked out of
homework
there.
on him. You know, I kind of wanted to learn.
He looks like he's
About
been
it.
through some shit. His facial expression is
Nah, he was.
Try me.
He was a monster, bro.
So-
yeah, he does look like.
So I always wondered, do you miss being in the Marines?
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
You know, like,
But at the same
like,
time,
is there
you probably
moments?
don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I had a rough time. There was a lot of different things that went into it.
Well,
but
I know.
It's a hard lifestyle.
I know some of the shit you went through because you went through like personal life shit
Yeah, that's,
inside the Marines. You know, like, and I don't really want to bring it up, but I'm going to. But
Now you mad.
like you,
Nah, you're
I
man.
ain't gonna say the names or nothing, but I know you kind of got played while you were gone and shit like that. And
I did. Yeah.
I don't want to know about why you got played or anything like
The
that.
details, yeah.
I just want to know
the
what
feeling, like what?
you were feeling.
How did you make it through something like that?
Yeah, dude.
So like, when I first found out about it,
Oh, I did roll you a blunt though. That's yours. That's only
Oh,
yours.
but when I first found out about it, I was more shocked. You know.
Did you cry?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I actually like blocked out from how mad and sad I was. Like
Did anyone get beat up
when
over
it first happened, actually
Do your homies in the Marines like support you?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
so watch-
I'm sure you tell
Watch
them,
this
like,
story,
"Fuck,
like-
dude, my fucking bitch played me when I was
in
not, you know?
Japan.
And
I
I'm sure
remember-
that happens a lot.
Oh yeah, it does. It definitely does. I wasn't the only like after me. There was another dude that went through it, and we actually in the field we just hiked up our first hike in Japan, and man, like it was just mad humid. There was a point where I was like getting pushed from the guy behind me. Esquerdo, yeah, shout out to Esquerdo. He was actually one of my next door neighbors when we're in the barracks. But the story I was about to say. So that guy, he was telling me that he was going through the same thing, but I just remember that specific day when I found out it was late at night, probably like 2 a.m. over there.
And you were in Japan
And
at this time.
I was in Japan, and we're in the barracks, and I remember just like looking at my phone, and I was like, damn, that really just happened.
You know what though? I will give her like props
Oh, yeah.
for telling you,
Yeah.
cause
No, you didn't get props, man.
I give props, bro. I would want to know.
I definitely
Fuck
give
that
her.
I would want to know.
I definitely give her props because like all the stuff that she went through, especially with me
Mm-hmm.
growing up, like
And you were an asshole too.
oh yeah,
You know? We're all assholes at the end of the day, you know.
Yeah, no, we definitely just all wanted
That's
like
Just some
that
that's
has to be
just
such a
disrespectful.
well because it's
some
you know
women
it leads,
handle
that.
it different, you
but
know.
it could lead to different places. You know, like that could be
A sign
dangerous.
that-
Nah,
yeah.
because the Marines, it's trip because
Well, a woman.
I was
or we could
listening
say
to
a
some
bitch,
shit, and there's a lot of
bitch
them
or
that
a woman.
are
They-
committing suicide over.
Oh yeah. That's what I was about to
bro.
say. They could fucking drive you crazy. I mean,
actually with
You know?
suicides, there's 22
could
veterans
drive
a
you
day
fucking crazy.
commit suicide.
Yeah.
A day?
22.
and,
Bro,
and is
it
it
ain't no
usually
joke,
over like
'cause
a woman or
They get
No.
back and they're fucked.
No,
they ain't
always.
got nowhere.
No,
not always,
Fools
but
ain't
like
got nowhere.
majority of the time? Is
no.
it-
See, so what sucks with like military in this country that I noticed, I don't know the facts, so kind of just an
Yeah,
opinion
drunk
here.
facts.
Drunk facts,
Shout out
yeah,
Nori.
for sure, yeah, facts. It's like they, just what I observe is they don't treat the veterans right. They come here and it's just like, you go serve for them, you learn that you live this lifestyle for so long, then they just send you back into civilian life and you're just thrown to the wolves. Like, they don't give you no extra shit, really. They don't. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's-
There's no help really for them. You
Yeah.
gotta fight for the
rights.
shit they should give you automatic. You gotta like fight for it.
It's a crazy situation though, because sometimes I think about it. I don't remember exactly who I heard it from. I think it was from one of my good sergeants. He was just saying like, when you get out, you better not be one of those guys. Like, but there's like controversy amongst people that served and what happened previously and what's going to happen in the future.
Okay.
Because a lot of guys that get out and go to the VA and stuff that try to get benefits and stuff, like he brought up, he's like, what about the people that have limbs blown off, you know, and those guys, when you try to get out and ask for these benefits and stuff, you're kind of taken away from them depending on like the government's money.
So
to
it's
get
more
to help with the.
So from the
defense.
outside looking in, it's actually more of an internal fucking
Yeah, it is.
problem. Like
It is. Yeah.
some of these motherfuckers are literally taking advantage of the system to. Okay.
Yeah.
So that actually makes more sense. That
Yeah,
way,
it's pretty
at
Well,
it
you
from that
know-
It's
perspective.
pretty interesting.
My buddy right here, AJ, he went to the Marines for a bit.
Oh shit!
And then you went to Marine prison?
Yep.
Oh, the brim.
The brig,
I like to smoke weed.
fish head
I
soup.
love weed. I love weed, dude. Weed's
Weed Marine.
So did you go through boot camp?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you finished there,
Yep.
all that.
Yeah.
How and so damn, you guys dealt with the same
Yeah,
shit.
you
That's-
definitely know. Like,
You went through the gas chamber and all that bull. You got the fucking what is it?
The yellow
look
boot
at him.
marks off the bus.
The peanut
He
butter
looks like
shop.
he flips.
Yeah. That one hurt.
Yeah.
Don't you gonna make a phone call?
yeah, you do.
You gonna make a phone
Yeah,
call? And then
man,
you gotta,
I don't
Dude,
exactly
prison,
remember
man.
who
a phone call
answered the
this
phone,
month.
but you have to like follow this little written, like what you have to say and insert your name. It's just kind of like
Yeah.
yeah,
read
saying
it
that you
and
were right,
your name.
and then you say
Sincerely.
"love you,
Yeah.
bye," and then that's it, and then
Yeah.
the next person gets in, and then you're rushing to go get all your uniforms and
So
stuff.
they just changed the rule. Like there's girls now. Like
Yeah, it's,
so that's only in 29 Palms.
no,
What
it's,
is it called?
North Carolina.
Not 29 Palms. What is
no,
the
that's
main
the other
place?
boot
San
camp,
Diego.
North Carolina, right?
Yeah, North Carolina.
North
See,
Carolina.
because they
That's
divided.
Paris
J.
Island.
Cole.
Yeah, that's Paris
Yeah,
Island.
smart.
They split it because the
Mississippi.
United States.
But they've always
Left
had
hand
the
and
women at Paris Island, no?
Yeah, yeah.
And
always.
now they just added it to the
Damn.
Pendleton.
I guess
or
no, San Diego, MCRD.
MCRD. Yeah.
That's where boot camp was held.
Yeah. So now females are allowed there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's some crazy shit. I don't think I could do it.
What, Marines?
I don't think I could do it. I mean, I probably could.
I know you could,
I probably could.
Yeah, you could.
Cause I
but
got,
not by choice.
it'd be
wouldn't wanna
hard.
do it.
People
Yeah,
yelling
by
at me, and you know,
That was one of the hardest things.
people yelling in your face.
Yeah,
and
that was the
fucking-
first time I actually, you know.
Did they
growing
ever
up-
like touch you? Like, did they get not like to diddle you, you know? But did they ever like?
There was
like,
times-
when I was a
Push you
kid.
around.
There's
Bully.
some times
Like,
where
they
it gets
diddle you.
excessive.
When I was a kid, like
Gomer Pyle.
nowadays it's child abuse. Back then it wasn't child abuse. But
Right.
like, my dad would yell in my face and he would like poke me in my chest.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's all they
Yeah,
need.
these
That's,
fat-
that's the
that's
Marines.
fucking-
He had these
Yeah.
fat fucking Mickey Mouse fucking fingers,
Yeah.
and I'd have little bruises on my chest. But like now that's child abuse. You can't do that shit
Yeah,
no
it's
more.
kinda
You
crazy,
know.
yeah.
But back in the day, you
if
know,
there was
like
bruises, I might have been child abuse then too.
oh, I got beat.
Well, lucky for your pops, it's statute of limitations.
Yeah. This is fucking 20 years ago. But they were like, do that too. They would slap you up.
Right by now.
Oh yeah. There's
They
a lot
slapped
of
you.
excessive.
You get slapped. You get bitch slapped. And you
Pretty
can't
sure I
do,
did.
yeah, and you can't
pretty
do
sure
nothing
I
about
did.
it. You can't do nothing about it.
Nothing.
Stand in
Fuck
line.
no.
Nothing.
So if you were to react, what would they do?
Art of
Break.
war.
You
Yeah.
probably go to break or you get kicked out.
Yeah, dishonorable discharge.
And,
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking
Yeah, dude.
dishonorable.
yeah. So like whenever you hear people
Fuck.
like, oh, I'm
You
punching,"
literally
dishonorable
just have to
punches.
follow the rules.
you're probably going to prison.
You have to go hang out with
or
AJ.
you get kicked out. Yeah.
You have to go hang out with AJ, be his bunkie and shit.
So when they say, when you enlist, you become property of the United States
Yeah,
government.
you
They
legitimately
truly
do.
mean it in every sense of the
Oh,
word.
100%.
That's insane.
100%.
Every sense of
That's
the word.
crazy.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people, you know, join in and then they're just immediately right out. I mean, there's a lot of different factors in that, but at the same time,
But
you
there's easy
actually
ways
get
out,
there.
right? There's
You-
easy ways out.
There
You
is,
can go
but,
get high. You can go smoke a joint and they'll
Yeah.
go home.
But when you're in there, it's just like, well,
He's like, yeah.
yeah.
High as a kite.
That's crazy. People are fucking nuts, bro. Marines
Yeah, the
are
Marines are
fucking
tough,
nuts.
man. They're amazing.
He's like, fuck, I went to prison, dude.
Different prison though. That's military prison.
Is it worse?
Scared of Marines.
Like, I know you've never been to like
Prison.
prison, but is it,
They
you
said
think
it
it's
was
compared?
a level 2 federal facility.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I always heard about
I
stories.
broke my finger.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what were we doing with your finger, dude?
I fucking knew that question was coming.
You're digging a hole. You're trying to dig out and shit.
Just
I
playing
was trying to
volleyball.
escape.
Playing volleyball. He's all playing volleyball.
So I was in a Federal 2 prison playing volleyball. And I
Playing
broke
handball.
my
I
finger.
don't.
I was playing handball and
I
shit.
dove too hard.
Yeah. That's cool,
fucking
man. That's
That's cool. That's cool, man.
now I was talking about him. Wow.
So in the Marines, you have to do water training for sure. I mean, it's a branch of the Navy, right? So
I can't swim, so I'd be.
I
fucked.
know
Throwing
I've just
trainer
seen some like
fucked it.
videos of it. So I don't. You were on the inside watching this shit. You had to go through it. Did you see any like they make people drown, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's pretty wild. Like
I mean, they don't make them. Don't,
Nah,
don't
they don't-
fucking go
they
too
don't
far
make
with that. But
If it's me,
they're
like,
so ruthless of
I can't swim. So.
tests. I guess you
like,
like
see
like
this nigga
if you
get
think of it in
drowned
the
out.
terms of like a quiz or something, you got to go do this. You have like you got to go through the water training,
That situation.
and you have to go through it, bro.
Yeah,
Some people
you-
just can't.
So what's
they
that
struggle.
like? Like, what do you have to do? Like,
from what I can remember, it was like so. I feel like water training in the fleet is
is it
harder
easy?
than boot camp, but like
Yeah.
boot camp is more of like a fear-based thing. Like I remember, I think the biggest thing for me personally was like going mad high up and then just taking a leap. You just like stick one foot out and just hop out into the water. You know,
I'd
it was
be
kind of like a
dead.
marching step. You just take a marching step out there.
You
And-
can't even like cannonball. You just gotta
No, just straight step out there, then you
Step
sink,
out.
and you're all in your boots and stuff like that, so you're heavier.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's
yeah.
a little different.
You got
Like,
your gun.
you don't nobody in America just goes and says, "All right, I'm gonna go swim with boots on." Nah, you're going barefoot.
And
right?
full camo and
Yeah, like so it's a little
Yeah.
different. And it
Do you
felt
gotta
mad
carry your
weird.
gun up? and
Yeah,
shit?
you do all that
Yeah.
and your pack and stuff, and then you got to swim with your pack. And yeah, it was different because I'm not too crazy on water and stuff.
Yeah,
So it's
me
like
neither.
different getting into that environment, and with how like the pool's pretty big too, I'd say. So it was different. It's
Deep?
different.
Was it deep? How deep?
Honestly, I don't even know how deep. Probably like
25 foot or something
yeah,
like that.
something like
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd be dead,
drown?
dude.
I'd be
Oh,
dead.
I can't swim, bro.
Well, I've seen videos where they'll be pulling out these Marines and like they have to,
Resuscitate
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
some people
Puerto
probably just legitimately
Puerto
can't
Ricans
swim.
and black dudes, they
That's a
can't
fact.
swim, bro.
That's a fact in the
I'm
Marines
Puerto Rican.
too.
And shit.
I
That's a
can't
fact of the
fucking swim,
Marines.
bro.
Most I don't know if it's like it's not a racial thing. I don't think, but they make it that way. They don't make it.
Like all the white dudes in the Marines, they're,
Oh,
like
they're the
floating
best.
good and
They're the
shit,
best.
On their
They're
backs.
swimming.
Yeah.
The Mexicans, the Hispanics, homies,
Flippers.
they might be able to swim a little bit, might maybe cross the border or something, but they got some experience over time.
So
Yeah.
in the boot camp, like what's the most like hated fucking thing
Gas-
you have to go
gas
through?
chamber.
It's the gas.
Gas chamber, yeah, definitely.
What about
Oh, man.
like
I definitely hated.
what
the
about
gas
like
chamber.
race? How is race in the Marines?
race?
Racism.
Yeah, like race. Like,
I don't
you know,
think-
What,
I don't think-
What it wasn't nothing. Like
No, because
that's cool.
I feel like with the race thing, it's
I don't want to sound disrespectful, but everybody's a fucking slave in the Marines, bro. Like you're all treated the same.
Yeah, but so are prisoners.
No, no, prison's different.
Nah.
Oh, okay. So I see.
Like blacks stay with blacks, whites stay with
Gotcha.
whites.
You don't. No, no, no.
Hispanics stay
See, the
with-
Marines, you don't have that choice.
Nah, you-
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
you don't
that's
have a
cool.
choice.
That's
Yeah.
that's what I was wondering. You
yeah.
know?
Prison, you
But
have a
it's funny,
choice. The
there's-
Marines,
yeah,
you're
There's a
told
lot
who
of
this guy next to.
stereotypes and stuff
Yeah.
though. Like
Like your
it's
spotter
legitimate.
might be a fucking Hindu or something, you know,
Yeah.
like some Indian guy or something, you know.
There's definitely some stereotypes though, like where, like they, I don't know. I guess it's just more of a us thing. Like you guys chose to go here, and that's the group. Like I remember they would say a lot of the mortarmen were short Hispanics, and then just the regular riflemen, or just a mix of mad different people, and then being like a chef in there, like food cook. They were like Mexicans and black homies. Like I
So
don't know,
do
it's
the
just
cooks
more
ever
of a
get picked on because
That's because
They don't really have to go through boot camp like you do, right?
Black people got soul food.
They be making that prison spray.
Or do they have to go through it too?
No, it's like they got to go through boot camp and everything like that, and their regular job training. But like the stuff that we're going through, it's different. Like their kind of stuff, they go through their own little stuff. It's like different each job.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were.
But they don't go through like the type of training we do, like hiking and all that.
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
hardly hike
saying.
and stuff like that.
They don't have to hike.
Because it doesn't pertain to their job, really. I mean, they do it, like, for, like, the basics. Because
they just got to make sure you guys that are actually doing it eat.
Make sure,
eat
yeah.
right, yeah. Which is crazy, though. They don't... I guess they're necessary, so.
Yeah, you got to make sure.
But I knew they
depending
did
on
have
your
it
job,
different.
Man, you gotta eat, bro.
I know,
like-
but they get it a little different, you know.
Because if you think about it, like, if food cooks...
I'm pretty sure they go through boot camp the same.
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's
that
after.
first.
Yeah, that after.
Shit.
Because, like, if you think
Boot
about
camp's
it...
where they break you down, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they definitely do.
That's where they make you
A
ain't
Marine.
shit your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
So what were
You're
you?
gonna
You were
follow
you were
orders.
0311?
Yeah, I was
Right.
at 311.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it was weird too. So like with the contract, how I never got to finish with Soul earlier, where I was saying how I went in to like actually talk to the Marines, and I that's what I wanted to do because like when you get out, you want something that will benefit you when you get out. Like for infantry, it's like what are you gonna get? Like a security job? It's like nothing too crazy, especially with like
True.
all the inflation, the pay rising, and the wages and stuff like that. It's not like security. What do? You're walking around a premises in a radius. And you know how to shoot a weapon, and what's the most you got to do? Get a weapon concealment license or your regular security license and stuff. It's not high-paying jobs, so like stuff like that. I always thought about before I joined. Like I wanted something to do, something electronical or like something that'll look good on paper, and that's what I want to do is supply. That's actually what I wanted to do. That was the job that I went in trying to get, but I also like the infantry thing, so I kind of wanted that too.
Well, I'm glad you did infantry.
Yeah.
It sounds harder.
Yeah, it was.
Supply shit.
Yeah, that was my second choice. That was my
Sounds way
second
hard.
choice, and I ended up doing it anyway. So
And where I know where you came from, like, you got to do infantry, bro.
yeah,
So I'm glad.
And
that it
infantry in
happened
the
way it happened.
military
glad to-
is literally
Like I'm a killer.
that's the
Like,
tip of
I'm-
the fucking spear, bro. Like they're the guys that set it off, right?
Yeah,
if
a lot
there's
of-
a war and like say the United States declared war or whatever, they're the first people we send in.
yeah,
Like they're the guys that go actual to your house, to
Yeah.
your doors.
yeah. Door kickers.
They're not like the, the Navy. They'll sit on ships out in the fucking sea and shoot missiles and all that.
Right,
shit.
right.
They're still G with it. Don't get me wrong. That's tough guys too, but those Marines, that's different, bro.
Yeah, it
That's
is
what
different.
McLovin did. He was on the big carriers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fixed.
Which you got scared that, yo,
He
fucking
said
with
on the
those
flight
jets
deck
all
that
day.
shit was so crazy.
I bet.
And he
Scary,
said
man.
he's actually landed and taken off of the wire.
Nah,
and
fuck
shit.
that.
That's
Wow.
cool.
I don't even
You know
like
what I mean?
flying, bro.
That's
I went to
crazy
go
though.
fly
Off of,
to see
carrier?
you, bro.
What?
Me and your dad.
Yeah, on
Like,
a
your
plane.
dad, bro.
Yeah, because the
Launched off
slingshot.
that.
If they didn't have a slingshot, they just.
His dad is one of the
He's
hardest people I ever met. You know, like toughest people I met. And
Yep.
I went with him. Me and Smokey. We went to California together.
That was your first time on an airplane.
Not my first time, but I'm always scared when I go on a plane.
Oh, okay.
It sucks.
And I don't know if
I've
that
never
was,
flew.
I don't know
I
if
hate
that
it,
was
bro.
Smokey's first time. I don't know if it was.
Pretty sure that was.
Yeah.
I don't
But-
think he ever flew before that.
Yeah,
Nah,
that
that
was
was.
Me every time. It's like the first time every time, you know, and I'm fucking scared every time.
love it.
I don't like heights. I don't like that feeling when you're flying. I don't like that shit.
I do.
And me and your dad, bro, we got to the airport around like 7 in the morning or something like that, and he was like, fucking nervous. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're nervous. Like, you're smoke, bro. You should be nervous.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I'm fucking nervous too,
Airplanes
man.
suck.
And me and your dad, we're in the bar at the airport getting fucked up, dude. Fucked up,
That's
bro.
right.
I was buying him shots, he was buying me shots. And then when we got on the plane and shit, they separated us. I was like, fuck, dude. So I sat next, like me and Hillary at the time, you know, like we sat right there. There was this fucking random dude. I was just buying this fucking dude drinks. He's buying me
That's
drinks. Smokes in the back, so I'm telling the fucking chicks on the plane, like,
Send him a drink.
send him a drink, you know? Because I know he's nervous. Me and him were nervous,
Fuck
bro.
that.
How long was the flight?
It was
2
only
hours?
2 hours.
2 hours.
But
Compared to
2
2
hours
hours.
too long, you know?
Bro, to Miami it was 4 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Damn.
Bro, it was funny as fuck too. Right before I got on the plane, I just told McLovin and my lady, I was like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I fucking hate flying. Like as we're walking on the plane, they're all, what? I was like, yeah, that shit sucks.
I actually flew
Great.
a lot.
Thanks for
I
that.
flew a lot. Being in the
Everybody's
Marines.
just like, thanks. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Middle of the aisle.
So you flew. Yo,
Terrified.
he's flown some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you flew to Japan. How long's that?
I think 14 or 16 hours.
That's crazy.
That, dude.
And did you make a stop in Alaska?
Yeah, we stopped.
Can
in
you guys
Alaska.
drink on the
Fuck.
plane?
Nah.
No.
Nah, you guys are fucked, dude.
You got your canteen, you drink water.
Yeah, you had your water.
That's
yeah,
it.
Little
really?
backpack.
They
That's
give
it.
you like
little
a
backpack.
Power bars
What kind of plane were you
and
in
water,
when you flew
bro.
over there?
Huh?
What kind of plane?
When we flew over there, it was just commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get another one, you fly in there, still commercial. I think when I really got into like some
Was there
aircraft.
Japanese chicks out there with signs?
Nah.
We
You land on another base. You
You're
land on
watching too
another
many
base.
movies, bro.
Yeah, I watched it too.
You land on another base, and then you get to work right away. You just get off the bus, and I remember that.
Really?
I mean, off the airplane.
You can't even enjoy the view.
No way.
No, there's
No way. It's back. It's straight to work.
Signed up outside.
It's straight to work. You have your backpack on. And
What's the first thing you ate when you got to Japan?
we went to the chow hall. We went to the chow hall
What the fuck is
on
that?
base. It's just like a cafeteria.
Yeah.
You go
it's
up
just
and-
like
What would you
CSUs, fucking
Huh?
What'd you
nachos, cheeseburgers.
Oh, they
whatever,
make you.
it's all
They make
kinds
you
of
stuff
shit
in there. There's different
Pizza,
things
ice
in there.
cream,
Chicken. and they try to keep you healthy, you know.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Like kind of
They
like
feed
school
you the
food almost.
necessities.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like school food, yeah.
Get the pizza sticks and shit.
It's like,
Spam chicken
it's like
sandwich.
jail food, bro.
It's kind of like jail food, yeah.
For sure.
Right.
They-
Some people
they
say it's
feed-
worse.
Protein and
Some people say it's worse.
Yeah? Ooh.
Yeah, some people.
Jail food's gross.
Worse than what? Jail?
Grade E.
Jail food, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
hell.
Fucking pearl
It's hard
bologna.
to be worse than that shit.
They squirt it
It's
out.
just different colors and under the.
See, me though,
Terrible.
I only ate so much chow hall food. Like boot camp, you have to eat chow hall food. That's
Wait, I hate to cut you off. You can fucking drink a drink or what?
I've been.
Nah, dude, that's the same fucking.
Nah,
Come on, dude.
been slowing down.
I'm already like
Trying to
4
slow
cups
down.
in, bro.
Woo.
I'm gonna be hanging tomorrow.
I'm about to eat all these Skittles, bro.
Nah, that's crazy though, man. That's wild.
Yeah.
So where else in? I know you were in Japan, but you went to a bunch of different places around there, right?
Yeah.
It's like
you go
right by
everywhere.
Vietnam and shit.
Yeah, you go everywhere. Like it just all depends on like where you're training, where they're gonna send you. They got like, actually one of the best Marines I know, he just passed away recently, and Wallbacker, Jaron Wallbacker.
Rest in
He
peace.
was
R.I.P.
yeah, rest in peace. He was the best Marine I knew, like in my peer group, and like
Why was he the best Marine? Like,
the dude's like drive, like, and he was just so smooth with it too. Like he knew he was a great Marine. Like when I first met him, like we're in the same peer group, but he just advanced like just so well. It was just like I don't know, he was just the best Marine I knew. In the infantry, like he just felt smooth with it. He felt comfortable with everything, and then you could just tell because like our seniors and our sergeants and stuff were making him more of like a leader in our peer group. Then we listened to him, and he
little
was just
chesty.
yeah, like yeah,
Oh, little chesty, bro.
he was a beast, man. Yeah, definitely a beast, and he was just so cool though. At the same time, like I
He's
kind of
ready,
didn't understand.
he's
it.
ready to get it though.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And he went out like a boss too, though.
So, were there any like scared Marines? You know, like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There definitely
acting like
is.
little bitches and shit.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Yeah.
People go through a lot though, and then you kind of see, and in the infantry, you end up like making deciding factors on who's gonna be what and who's gonna get promoted faster because of how it's not for everybody, and even when you get there, you don't really know if you're
So,
able
are
to
you
do
glad
that.
you went?
Yeah, I'm glad I
Yeah.
went because I found something inside me that was entirely like deeper than.
You probably wouldn't have found it without going.
Yeah,
through
I
that.
definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't have found it like
Or
out
it
here
would
on
have
the
took you a
streets.
lot longer if you ever would
It's kind
have.
of given, like it's just out there for whoever in a way. Like you could just make yourself to be whoever you want to be, depending on how you feel or what you went through or whatever. It's different in the streets compared to in the military.
Was it similar though?
Yeah, it
Little
was.
bit.
There's
Like,
things
if,
that you make.
Like if you were, like I know where you grew up from. Like there was a time you probably thought about joining a gang. Like everyone has.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's definitely.
It's like similar though.
So
like,
the difference that I would see is it's organized. And the
organized.
streets ain't.
Yeah. And there's
And that's literally the
there's-
difference.
There's
Same
better leaders.
People.
better
right?
leaders, Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like what I don't understand about gangs is like
It's structured. It's
all the
organized.
OGs and shit. Like I understand you got to make your little homies money and all that shit, protect them. But a lot of these OGs nowadays is they send the little homies to go fucking handle their fucking dirty work, and then the little homies end up in prison.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Most of the time, like the little homies are the fucking trigger pullers all day. I don't understand that. Like if I'm not a gang member or I never joined a gang, but
I think it goes back to where it just over time gangs, because a real gang is like the mob.
yeah,
That's
like,
organization.
Like let's
There's
take care.
family, you got-
Let's take care of each
You
other.
got
Yeah.
recruits. You got lieutenants. You got
If you
all
go
that.
down, I go down.
In
Like,
most neighborhood gangs, you don't have. There's no generals.
I
It's
don't-
5
yeah.
people. It's
I don't,
like 20
and I don't
people.
get that, man. Like all these OGs
You know?
and shit, like
Yeah, it's crazy. All
be fucking
all
these
around
little
the
kids'
globe.
lives up.
There's
Yeah.
no.
It's weird.
They're scared.
It's because these kids be listening to that booty ass shoot 'em up music nowadays.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
too,
That
you
shit's
know.
cool.
That's true. Well, there's a lot of I don't know. I'd probably say like 3, maybe. Yeah, actually, like 4 gangs that I know here that like a lot of them are constantly in and out of prison. The whole entire gang
Yeah.
itself, and then you got the
I
younger
agree.
homies that they see that, and I feel like it's like a rite of passage.
I think it's
for them.
okay.
Yeah.
like
It's like a rite of
and
passage
It's really
thing.
not okay.
It isn't. It
And I ain't
definitely isn't.
judging on anyone
That all just
that
falls
went to
on
prison. I respect
uneducated.
you.
Uneducated. That's
Yep.
all that is.
Yep.
Because I don't know. if
Because
I
with
could do
education,
prison time, that'd be fucked
that
up.
gang, instead
I
of
could do
being
like
a gang,
10.
but they don't teach
But
this.
they're
in
like,
the
you're
gang.
in here for life. Ah, fuck.
Instead of being a gang, they
I'm
could have been a
running.
corporate, a company.
Escaping.
I'm going
Yeah.
to
Them same
San
10
Juan,
dudes,
Puerto
instead
Rico.
of joining
Yeah.
a gang, robbing
They got
somebody,
like
they could
AJ
always got loans and put their money together and start a business.
Right.
But they don't teach this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy because like
Terrible.
it's weird. There's a lot of the old school OGs that when they've been in there for so long, they come out and they're the type like that are old school, so they're like
They think it's
stay out of
okay.
prison,
That's
no.
their life.
yeah, they get adjusted to it. But the real OGs are the ones saying, "Don't come here.
Nah,
It's
man,
pointless.
go to school.
It's
or,
pointless." Yeah, that's the
get a
real
job
OGs. The other ones are
I
the
agree.
OGs that earned stripes and they did dirt and they're out there like.
Yeah,
You
some
know,
of these
I am
OGs are
OGs
wildin'.
Yeah, just like
No, you're gonna
Casanova,
listen to
he's
me
going
type.
for some federal shit.
Yeah.
This rapper.
Like
He
so,
just-
it's different.
I don't know. He had somebody tweet for him because obviously can't.
And then you
He's
don't
like,
know like what kind of
prison ain't gangster.
information you're in a gang now, so you're
Hashtag
part of
prison's
you're
not
an
gangster,
organization. So like whatever they're telling you goes. Like when you're especially in prison, there's big dogs in prison that are
And that's
doing
more
triple life,
organized.
and that's a
in
whole
there.
nother world. You know,
It is. It's an
it's a whole nother
organization
world,
in there.
and you get led by a guy that's done the most and got the most time. So you're like,
But some of those dudes are probably some of the coolest people
yeah, it's
because they're
crazy.
so smart. Like a lot of them OGs.
Oh,
in
there's a
prison-
lot of people.
There's
that
a
are
lot of them that
penitentiary.
Smart, bro.
that are just going. Actually, if you think about it, a lot of them, they're the ones that went through a lot of the hardships in America, like the crack pandemic and a lot of stuff like that. Like growing up in poverty in America, like when America is really barely reaching its peak, and it's like the Great Depression ending, and then it goes to the next generation, and it's all crazy. Like so, and especially with music too. Music, people make music a bad thing, like NWA and people like that, where they're trying to express their own side of their story in America. Those are all different people.
I just don't. What I find disrespectful is like when like these young homies, they be hating on the older homies and shit. Like, oh, you moved out the hood, and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I
Right,
moved out the fucking hood.
right.
I ain't trying to live in the fucking projects or
Hell
housing
no.
for the rest of my life.
That's
you know
the
what I mean?
goal. You gotta be smart.
I love the hood.
Yeah.
I go cruise it and
Right.
go say what up to the homies and shit, but
Yeah.
I don't want to live here.
Yeah. Hell no.
I love it, but it's not the
place.
best fucking place to
Not the
fucking
place.
live. You know what I mean?
More crime.
Nah,
It's more
man.
crime,
Especially
too.
when you have kids.
Yeah,
and,
especially
you know,
with kids.
You're trying to handle business.
And
You're
then
trying,
trying
to
to
make
do better.
money and fucking make money for your kids when you die, you know? So they're taken care of and shit like that. And a lot of people hate on that. It's weird to me.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird. It's weird for me for your own people to fucking hate on you when you're trying to be successful. You know what I mean? Like
better. Next level.
that's
It's like that.
that's not fucking cool to me, bro. Even like homies, bro. We could talk about homies, you know, like there's homies I have that I don't even talk to anymore because I'm sure everyone has, you know, everyone has these homies and they just hate on you. Fucking low key, you know?
Yeah.
And they think you're stupid because they think you don't fucking see them fucking hating. But they're fucking hating, you know, like
low key.
Yeah.
they're fucking hating on you.
And that comes from jealousy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's always
that really
it's always
a real homie?
it's always jealousy, bro.
No, it's not.
Like
Definitely
me, I like to see my fucking people and
I'm trying to pump my people.
my
Because a
people,
real homie.
You wanna see
my
Well,
people I
that's-
love
we
and I
trying-
care for.
we
and
Some of the
trying to
shit you
bash
do,
together,
but
including
I
them,
just
too.
hate
next
you.
step together.
even if I don't know you
We move.
and I know the fucking life you live, like even if I don't know you and you live in that fucking crazy life and that fucked up life and poverty and all that bullshit, I want to see you fucking make
Nah,
it. You know what I
try.
mean? Like even if
Come
I
on,
don't
bro.
know
Do
you.
better.
Bro.
Just a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's like how much I love people is
Yeah.
like
But
I want
that's-
to I
but
want
that's
to
your
Simply
choice.
wanna see the
I want to
next.
I'm the
see
same
you
way,
do
man.
good. you
Some
know?
Yeah.
people don't choose that.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
Some
And that's
people
what's the fucked up
choose-
part. No, I get it.
humans,
I
man.
get it. It's
I
cool,
think
whatever.
that's
I ain't
going back to
hating.
being educated though.
Education.
And
yes.
it's not.
Because-
What's it? But
And I'm not talking about
are you
public
talking
school.
about?
You're talking
When I
about
say education.
showing love to everybody. That's just
Are you talking about education or street smart stuff?
No. So I just said it. I'm not talking about public like
yeah.
school.
That's just
I'm
just
talking about
growing up,
education,
just
like
growing
Just
up,
smart as a human.
learning things.
Yeah,
you know what I
like-
mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
even saying it's gotta be
Experience.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just educated. You've learned different things throughout different walks of life,
I just
and now how your outlook.
I don't appreciate
It's
that
love.
shit, bro. I don't. Like even my homies in prison right now, you know, like I have homies in prison. I try to talk to them and tell them, oh, come on, dude. If I could do it, you could fucking do it, no matter what. That's what Ease and his wife used to tell me. If we could do it, you could do it. You know what I mean? It's not that fucking hard.
Oh.
And I'm not even saying I'm so successful and I'm rich and I'm fucking doing this.
But
and
you can
that.
choose to be that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
I'm
not
trying to get
a.
rich.
It's not an
Who ain't,
impossible
you know?
thing.
True.
But I'm trying to do good.
Trying
There's
to
a
do
difference
the right
between
way.
trying, you know,
Trying to level
Right.
up.
just trying to like I have a son now and
Yeah, of course, family is a big.
I want him to
Push
be better
between
than
you.
I did.
Yeah. You want
Same with you guys. You know, I'm sure you guys want your fucking kids to be better than you were. You know,
Oh, for sure, I was a little shit, bro.
oh, I was a fucking
My daughter's
asshole.
already a little shit.
I'm
though.
just trying to be a
My
better,
son
better
too.
man.
My daughter ain't even one yet. And she be yelling at me.
It's like, damn, you're going deep. I'm just trying to be better than I was yesterday.
That's real shit though, right?
So, all right.
I just never understood that. Like
might make it tomorrow.
people hate on people. Like I'm sure I don't know your homies like you know your homies, but I'm sure there's someone out there in your mind. They're like, this motherfucker low key hating on me, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's true.
It's weird, right?
You start thinking about it and you're like, damn, I supported you differently. Like
Yeah.
the way I was raised, loyalty is a big thing. And like with my homies, if they're chilling,
What's
with me,
more important than this is Easy's question from like way back in the day, like love or loyalty,
Oh, that was
Loyalty.
the garage question.
huh?
That was the garage question. We were chilling in my crib.
I remember that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, we were all chilling in the
I
garage.
remember that, nigga. I was probably fucking.
That's when we started talking about this shit, actually.
But
That's
like,
when I
what's
said,
more
"Fuck you
important?
guys,
Like to
I'm
me,
joking."
I think loyalty is.
Guess
No, but
Motherfucker.
before this, we
Before-
had a card game here, and me and my cousin went into this long
Yeah.
argument
I remember
over
that
it.
day.
Shout out to cousin, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And he was trying to tell me why love is better than loyalty, and I was trying to tell him, and it was just.
I remember that day.
I still stuck to the fact that to me,
Oh
loyalty is
man,
better
these
than love.
motherfuckers argue for like 14 hours. Dude.
Yeah, I remember that.
Play the damn card already.
Yo, after that, I was like inspired though. I was
Like
inspired after
you
hearing
know,
that, bro.
love is love. Like I love all you guys as my brothers and shit, but loyalty's more important to me.
Me too.
Towards you guys, you know, like you guys.
So there's a better
about
debate
love
then.
and shit.
What would you rather have than respect or loyalty?
Respect.
That's it.
That was quick, right?
Yeah,
Quick.
Respect.
I like it.
I pick respect too.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, though, if you're respectful to someone,
Yeah, they're loyal.
you're
You're
pretty
loyal.
fucking loyal. You know?
You're on the good side.
Yeah.
You're on the good
Yeah,
side.
we both.
That's a bonus.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's respectful.
He respectful.
That means
then-
he respects
yeah,
me,
He respects
and
me. I
we're on a
respect
neutral
him.
ground too at the same time.
Like, yeah, I got you.
So it always
back,
gives you a
got
good
my
vibe.
back. That's
Yeah.
loyalty, right?
Yeah,
I got your back. You got my back.
I was gonna say if you're loyal,
Yeah, if
you should
you're
always
if you're
have that.
It's
respectful,
kind of
like,
almost the same
the
thing.
same-
It's pretty fucking close.
Yeah,
close.
it is. Pretty
It's
wild.
close.
Yeah.
You get more with